Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about why you're hard to get along with. Signs that you are hard to get along with. Sign number one, you are often the center of attention. What does that mean? You are domineering. You draw attention and it's not impulsive, it is very deliberate. You want to get attention. You are the loudest. You just too much. You're on everybody's face. So sometimes people may start avoiding you because nobody wants someone who is trying to draw attention. You behave like a politician. Politicians are loud, that's their career. But if you behave like a politician and technically you are a commoner, then there is a disconnect. People may want nothing to do with you. You may also lack empathy. Empathy means putting yourself in somebody else's shoes. So when people give their story, a sorry story, or even a nice story or a joke, you're supposed to listen and laugh. Even if you don't find it funny, at least smile. But listen, even if whatever they are saying is not exactly very interesting, politeness and courtesy, common courtesy, dictates that you show empathy. Look like you are interested. Look like you are listening. Otherwise, when you block, people are talking, someone is talking to you, you are on your phone, it means you're not even empathetic. Maybe someone else will say you have no manners. So no one will want to associate with you. You may also be this kind of person who wants to always be right, even when you are wrong. Learn to pick your battles, learn to drop it, learn not to push issues, not to push your agenda if it is not necessary. Sometimes even learn to allow other people to be right, if it's neither here nor there. You won't die. Learn to come to a compromise, to have a truce, because it is also a sign of empathy when you don't keep pushing to be right. You may also be this kind of person who is resistant to change. You don't adjust. You don't adjust quickly. You are stuck up. We had agreed to go here, but the budget is not enough. You are still insisting on going there. You need to learn to adjust in life. That way, people will want to be with you because you are easy to get along with. People will want to go for a trip with you. They would want to invite you in a committee because you are easy to adjust. You adjust very easily. You may also be this person who is not an active listener. So when you're having a conversation with people or with a person, you listen more to respond, not to understand. That means you are not an active listener. And truly, everybody wants to be heard. Even a child wants to be heard. So if you are not an active listener, you may find that you're hard to get along and people don't want to be with you. Further, you may be this individual who does not admit your faults. Learn to agree if you are wrong. Learn to accept your mistake. Learn to say, sorry, my bad. We all go wrong. We all have different viewpoints. Sometimes we get our facts mixed up. So when you realize you had gone on a tangent and you're wrong, and it's okay to say, oh, my bad, I'm wrong, I'm sorry, I did not have that information, I did not know that. It doesn't make you look stupid. In any case, people who admit their faults are highly intelligent. It takes humility. There is also the aspect of avoiding confrontation. Avoiding confrontation. Now, I'm not saying be confrontative and be combative, but sometimes in order to understand, you may have to confront a situation. Why did you say that? Because it's a tone that determines whether this will blow up or whether the person will understand that you're seeking to understand. So learn to ask, confront a situation where you think it is not right. It is the how you confront it, not the confrontation per se. Of course, it takes wisdom and a lot of emotional intelligence to learn how to confront situations. Another reason why you may be hard to get along with is that you're negative. You are negative Nancy. Everything is negative. The colors you're wearing are too loud, or they are too dull. The weather is too dull, or it's too bright, it's too hot. This food is too much, they serve too little food. This service is too fast. I mean, you've not even let me sit down, you brought me the menu. Oh, the waiter is too slow. They take, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You are too negative. You don't have any positive thing to say about anything or about a situation. You are always very critical and cruelly critical. There is positive criticism, but if every time it's negative, and negative in a cruel way, then you may be hard to get along with. And finally, you may struggle with compliments, giving or receiving. People who struggle with compliments, either giving compliments to people or receiving compliments from people, they have issues with showing gratitude. They are not grateful. When people compliment you, learn to accept and say thank you. Be gracious. When there is something to compliment, a presentation was good, please learn to compliment people. It helps you feel good. I keep saying, when you tell someone they look good, you yourself feel good about telling the other person. When you compliment people on an achievement, you actually feel good. So, I hope you're going to self-reflect. Why there are people that are very hard to get along with, or why you are very hard to get along with. Self-reflect. Change where you can. Learn from people why they are hard to get along with, so that you don't self-sabotage by doing the same things. Now you know. Thank you for watching, and please remember to subscribe.